So full of shit, Eleanor.
Yeah.
All right, so that is an exclusive look at Eleanor the Great, Scarlett Johansson's directorial debut, premiering at Cannes Movie Festival this summer. The Daily Mail is reporting Justin Baldoni has made a decision about attending Cannes Movie Festival this summer to support Eleanor the Great, which is Scarlett Johansson's directorial debut. Well, nobody should be shocked because he should have known he wouldn't put himself in the middle of the attention right now, right? But let's read what this article says. Justin Baldoni makes decision over Scarlett Johansson's movie ahead of Cannes. Justin Baldoni made a shocking decision over attending the upcoming Cannes Film Festival with Scarlett Johansson. Shocking to whom? Everything about this man should have prepared you for the fact that he would have made this decision. And keep in mind, he wasn't directing it, he wasn't acting in it. Wayfair just financed the movie. So probably wouldn't have attended anyway to bring the spotlight on him. He most likely would have stayed home with his wife and kids and sent Scarlett Johansson on her way anyway. But what do I know, right? Amid his ongoing legal drama with her ex-husband, Ryan Reynolds, and Blake Lively, the 41-year-old actor will not be attending the Cannes premiere of Johansson's directorial debut film, Eleanor the Great. DailyMail.com has learned that Baldoni would not be attending the Eleanor the Great premiere in Cannes. Wayfair Studios will continue to champion the film and will have a presence at the festival to support the cast and filmmakers. This comes amid concerns that Johansson's feature directorial debut could be overshadowed by the drama involving her ex-husband Reynolds and Lively, who have been on the press tour for her new movie, Another Simple Favor. Even though his film is in competition, Baldoni is choosing to step back who wrote that? Baldoni is choosing to step back as he and his production company have been locked in a contentious legal battle with Reynolds and Lively over her and Baldoni's movie It Ends With Us. Late last month, famed attorney Lisa Bloom has exclusively... Who writes these things? I'm so sorry, y'all. But this should read, late last month, famed attorney Lisa Bloom exclusively told DailyMail.com. What do you mean late last month? Famed attorney Lisa Bloom has exclusively told DailyMail.com how the swirling publicity around the feud could potentially splash back on Johansson's movie. The success or failure of this Baldoni-produced film will be highly relevant in court, Bloom observed of Johansson's new project. If it flops, Baldoni will blame the Blake Lively lawsuit and point to the failures as an example of the millions of dollars in damages he's seeking, she noted. If it succeeds, his theory that he just can't make it in Hollywood because of Blake Lively will be obliterated, Bloom added. And expect ScarJo and other big names on the film to be subpoenaed to testify at the Lively-Baldoni trial as to the money he makes from the film. Whether the case really cost him as much as he says. Well, thank you for putting Another Simple Favor here, because in that case, I would love for Blake Lively to show us exactly how the smear campaign has harmed her, because according to Amazon Studios, Another Simple Favor is #1 in the world. So come again as to how if Scarlett Johansson's movie performs. Keep in mind, nobody in the public, and I mean nobody, maybe people who are really deep in the film industry, but no average person walking into the theaters is deciding to watch a movie because of the producer or the studio that financed it. I promise you that. If people are going to watch this movie, it probably wouldn't even be for ScarJo. It would be because they like the story, the trailer is good, people like what they see. But I don't believe it makes sense to say if this movie flops, it's because of the lawsuit, and if it does well, it hurts Justin. A lot of people, I would have never known Wayfair was doing this if not for this case, because Justin was not outwardly promoting it, and he hasn't been throughout this process. Nobody's choosing to go see this movie because Wayfair is producing it, or not watching it because Wayfair is producing it. A lot of people don't even know ScarJo is the director because it is her debut. People are finding out with the promo. So it's very immature to say that if it flops, it's the lawsuit's fault. If it does well, it hurts Justin. I don't believe that to be true. Put in the comments if a lot of you choose to go watch a movie or support a movie in the theaters or streaming platforms because of the producer or even the director. Because a lot of directors are not very well known, unless you're like a really famous director or an actor director like ScarJo is in this case. A lot of people are not going to see a movie because of the producer, the studio, or the director. Is the actors, the trailer, the story, if it's known, and the promotion of the movie. Am I wrong here? This is actually a great segue to lead right into the story because yesterday it was announced that Blake Lively essentially is looking for a discount, the way I interpret it, because Blake Lively is asking Judge Lyman to ask Justin and his people to cough up their financial records. Why? Because they want to see why he thinks he deserves $400 million. So they actually sent this letter to Judge Lyman, which I'm not going to read. You can pause to read if you want to. But pretty much, Judge Lyman, we want their financial records. We try to have a meeting with them and ask them for it. Brian Friedman pretty much told us where we could shove it and gave us documents we can't do anything with. So now make them give it to us. And pretty much it looks to me like they're looking for a discount. What it looks to me is that they subpoenaed Taylor. Taylor doesn't like it. Blake came out and puffed her chest and said she's going to testify. Brian Friedman said, bet, let's do it at Madison Square Garden. And she's realizing this man is not bullshitting. And now she's like, you know what, 400 million is a little steep. Let me know like a smaller number and maybe I might pay and make it go away. That's what I interpret from this. Let me know what you guys think. And the more I think about it, the more these people might really need the discount. Because when Blake Lively's lawyer said this, I thought about it and I was like, there's no way he really said that, but he did. And I'm going to reiterate just so we can understand. So this is the People article that was released 2 days ago now of Blake Lively's lawyer thinking he did something by saying Blake is going to testify. Well, she has to. It's her civil suit. Her testifying is not newsworthy, but that's not what's important. What I want to bring you guys' attention to is right here where Blake Lively's lawyer says this is a case about what happened to Blake Lively when she raised claims of SH on set. It's not a case about how songs were chosen for the movie. So they don't say this is a case about SH. They say this is a case about what happened when she raised SH claims on set, except that cannot possibly be your goal here. It's either she was SH'd or not. But why are you saying this case is about what happened after? Like, we're still back at you guys trying to protect some sort of reputation and protect some sort of image. We're past that. That should have been out of your head by now. But they seem to be very, very attached to this idea that Blake Lively's image is under attack, and that is the goal. And I'm going to let them have it because it's above me now. I'm going to bring you back to the original point of this video, which is the Daily Mail reporting that Justin Baldoni will not be attending Cannes Movie Festival. That's not news. He probably wasn't going to attend anyway because it's not his movie in the sense of was he the star or the director. He's just the producer. He was probably always going to send somebody as, you know, the Wayfarer representative. So this headline, great, I get it, it's newsworthy, but I don't think it's important. What I do want to focus on is the fact that they're trying to lay the foundation that if the movie flops, it's Blake's fault. If it does well, it hurts Justin. I don't buy into that. I don't believe that to be true. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, and I'll see you on the next one. Remember, tomorrow, and I think for the next week, I will try to go live during the Karen Reed trial because I am very invested now. I am deep in this. There's no way I can get out even if I wanted to. So I'll see you guys over there. Please make sure to leave a comment under this video. Let me know if you believe this impacts Justin and Wayfarer the way this article is laying the foundation to see. Does it hurt Justin if the movie does well? Or would it be in Justin's best interest for the movie to flop? But keep in mind, the movie flopping hurts ScarJo because this is her directorial debut and it's supposed to be a smash. I plan on supporting it because I'm not about to be scared away by a little lawsuit. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. Have a good one. Bye-bye.